Good morning, judges. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch a video demonstration of our hackathon project, InclusiFind. Before we introduce ourselves, I just want to take a moment to allow you to open up a browser and go to owlhacks.ryanhodge.net or at the link in the dev post. We have taken the time to host the web app on a private server just for your view of convenience.
First, I would like to introduce the wonderful team that we have that put a lot of effort and time into this project over the last 24 hours. My name is Malin Kusi.
I'm Nasir Folks.
I'm Jackie Key.
And I'm Cole Roberts.
And I want to take the time to introduce a member who couldn't be here but have contributed a lot to our project, Ryan Hodge.
At InclusiFind, we're all about accessibility. We don't believe that there's enough apps out there that provides a centralized solution for people who have accessibility needs to find buildings that are accommodating to them. We feel that people take it for granted when they go and get a coffee or they go and study at the library, and they don't have to research if the building they're going to is accessible. That's why we plan to solve that solution. InclusiFind provides a data set that people can search to find buildings that are accessible to them. They can search either for a particular location through the search bar, or they can filter by their accessibility needs with the filter. We also provide a map that shows all of the accessible buildings in the area with pinpoints. These pinpoints, they have markers that show what they stand for, and if you click on a building within the list, it shows you where that building is. We're committed to supporting these individuals, and we really just want to help those with accessibility needs find the buildings that are comforting to them.
I want to address the issue of where we are getting the data. We, as a team, decided to web scrape the data online. However, we have made sure to follow all legal requirements of the websites that we scrape, whether that be looking at their content policy or looking at their robot.txt page to see if the data we have scraped is allowed.
As we make our way over to the homepage, I'm sure you've noticed all these colorful pins that have populated our map. For example, blue represents a library, orange represents a playground, brown represents a coffee shop, and black will represent a bookshop. Also, if you're visually impaired, we have a different version of a map to make it more accessible to every user. Also, on the left, you'll see a list populated with all of the items in our data set.
Next, I would give you guys a little bit more information on the two ways that you can search or filter for the location that Cole briefly talked about. The first option is through this button here, which is our filter category. Here you can find every single category that at least the building provides once. And then here you have the option of selecting a category. Let's say I want to look for buildings that provide accessible parking. As you can see, our list of locations updates as you select and unselect categories. But the good thing about our website and project is you can select more than one category. So let's say I also want to find buildings that provide the service of Zoom text keyboards and special key features. And then, since something you want to be very specific with the building, you can also select a third option. And now only the Philadelphia Regional Library provides those three services we selected. The good thing about our categories and list is you can also always unselect a category and it goes back to the list that matches those two categories that you've selected. But if for whatever reason you accidentally made a wrong selection and you don't want to unselect all of them, all the way on the bottom you have the option to reset it, and it clears all the categories you selected, and it's going to bring back the original list. Now the second option of searching for a place is you can search for the location by name. You can be very specific with it, so let's say you want to look for all the buildings that have the name Charles in it. It will show up two right now. It will be the Charles Centaur Library and the Charles Durham Library. Then the second option is you can also be more broad with it. So let's say I want to look for playgrounds because you have your family over on the weekend and you want to look for playgrounds where you and your kid can spend time. And as you can see, each playground under the name provides all the services that they offer at the location.
And let's say you find Freedom Playground particularly interesting because of the textural and the sensory interactive activities. You can click on it and you'll be brought to it on the map. And let's say you want to find out more information about this particular place. There's a link to the website where you can go to learn more.
Whether you're a student who has accessibility needs or you're just a person who's looking for something that will accommodate you, we're here to provide that comfort for you.
That's about as much time as we have for this short video demo. Again, you are welcome to go to owlhacks.ryanhodge.net. This has been InclusiFind. Thank you.